I'm going to school! I greeted my parents in the picture and left my worn out apartment. My name is Ryota Yanagita. I lost my mom when I was little. Then I was adopted by my parents in the picture. But they went to heaven in an accident a few years ago. Looking up at the sky, I felt a bit lonely. However, I don't have time to be sentimental right now. It's time to work again. I better do my best. My adopted parents left me a little inheritance, but I spent it all right away for my high school tuition and living expenses. That's why I've been working on morning shifts and night shifts as well. 30 minutes later, when I arrived at the school, my classmates looked at me as if something was wrong.
Oh, Ryota is here. His outfit is beat up as always, and he looks so pale. He almost looks like a homeless person. Let's get out of here.
I tried to ignore what they said and I quietly sat down. Same day, lunchtime.
Oh.
I hid so nobody would see me and took a rest behind the school. Then as Rino, Mamiya, was passing by me, who, by the way, hottest girl in our class.
Why don't you stay under the sun? That's why you are so pessimistic all the time.
She looked down at me, looked like she was disgusted with me, then left. Can't believe it. She was talking to me. Unlike me, Rino is a popular girl in school. She is beautiful, has a perfect shape, and is smart. I admire her. If I could live like Rino, I would enjoy living more. I wish I could talk to her more. But there is a world of difference between me and her. It is impossible to have a friendly conversation with her, as expected. I quit thinking about her then. I quietly started reading a book. A few days later...
Stop it!
Rino! I heard Rino's voice when I finished my part-time job. I was exhausted and walking around town. When I get closer, I see that guy is trying to hook up with her.
Let me go!
Why not? Let's hang out a bit.
I don't want to.
Hey, Rino! I ran up to Rino, who got into a desperate situation from the guy grabbing her arm. I then grabbed the guy's arm and twisted it up so I can let go of his arm from Rino. If you keep harassing her, I will twist your arm more. Ow, ow, ow! Can you just stop? I put strength in the guy's arm. He made a tiny scream and ran away. Phew!
Wow. Everyone in the school think you are timid and weak, but you are actually a tough guy.
Rino looked at me while blushing a little. I responded with a word with a little shyness. It may not look like it, but I actually got more muscular from my part-time job in physical labor.
Oh, I see. But it was very helpful. Thank you.
No problem. Well, then...
Wait.
She grabbed my arm when I tried to leave. What?
Can I buy you something to drink since you saved me?
That's fine. No big deal. I didn't do anything anyway.
Just come with me.
Wow, watch out! I couldn't even resist the strong power, so I was dragged away by Rino. A few minutes later, we were drinking juice sitting next to each other in the park.
But I didn't know that you had a part-time job.
Otherwise, I can't live.
Really? Why?
I am left all alone in the world. My mom passed away when I was little. She was a single mom. My adopted parents who raised me passed away from a car accident. And that is why I had to toughen up and live by myself.
That's...
Well, I don't think it was that serious. I'm doing fine for now, so no worries. I purposely showed a cheerful smile, but Rino looked at me sad. A couple of days later. What a big venue. I arrived at the convention center. Today, some of the top grades in school are coming to hear about the company's efforts on the SDGs.
Don't look around and get lost, Ryota, okay?
Oh, okay. Rino casually pulled my arm and warned me. She was chosen as the representative today, just like me.
By the way, you look more pale than usual today.
Don't you think so too? I have felt a little dizzy since this morning.
Really? Why are you here then? You should have stayed at home.
Because they invited me. You don't get many opportunities like this, do you?
That's true. But if you start feeling not well, please let me know.
Okay, thanks. The people who came with us quickly moved on when we were talking.
Let's follow them.
Alright.
Wow!
Suddenly, Reno got loud when we began to follow the group from school. What's wrong?
Look at that! President Fujisawa is here! He is a president of the world-famous company called A Group. I can't believe we get to see him!
Wow, that's right. A man in a suit walks with someone who looks like a secretary from the back of the crowd. The man dressed in a luxurious suit was President Fujisawa, who was often featured in financial newspapers. I remember he is one of the world's top billionaires. He is living in a totally different world than mine. As I was having that thought, President Fujisawa stopped in front of us.
Hello, you guys are the students of B High School who were invited today.
Yes, we are.
We are so excited to learn something today. President Fujisawa looked at me with a heartwarming smile as I bowed my head. May I help you?
Ah, sorry. I thought you looked alike to me. I imagined that my son would become a wonderful high school student like you.
Don't you live with your son?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I never met my son before.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. My head shook the moment I bowed my head, and then my vision went pure white. When I woke up, I'm laying down in a bed of white space. Smells like L sanitizer. Is this a hospital?
Thank goodness, you're finally awake.
President Fujisawa, what are you doing here? Mr. Fujisawa looked desperately into my face as I lay in bed. He confused me when he squeezed my hand tightly.
You don't have to call me president in a way that behaves like a stranger. A DNA test just confirmed the paternity. I am your father.
Excuse me?
I am so sorry, Ryota.
Reno appeared from behind. President Fujisawa with a troubled face when I got confused. What is happening here?
Actually, I told Mr. Fujisawa about your childhood story while you were sleeping. Then he thought you might be his son, so he asked for a DNA test.
So, that means President Fujisawa is my real dad? But I thought my dad divorced with my mom.
I didn't divorce your mom. Just before I got married, my parents forced me to separate with her. I was so upset, but they told me there is a difference in status from your mother. I heard about the day you were born, but I was too busy working and never kept in touch with your mother.
So, you didn't know even my mom had passed away?
No, I've been searching desperately for you and your mother, but I can only imagine how much difficulty you have gone through during that time. I am so sorry. From now on, we'll be together forever. I won't make you suffer at all, so please, ask me anytime. I can help.
President Fujisawa, my dad told me and hugged me. I was still confused, but when I saw my father crying so apologetically, I thought I could believe his words. I took 3 days off to stay relaxed. Then on the 4th day, I went back to school.
Oh my god, Ryota is here! Good morning, Ryota. Do you want to eat lunch with us today?
What? What is this situation? As soon as I went to school, I was surrounded by girls. They were screaming like a fan club.
His hair is beautifully arranged today, and his uniform is brand new. Is it true that you were the son of A Group? Hey, can we go on a date?
I see. Since the classmate found out that I am heir, they began to change how they treated me. I got uncomfortable with the situation, so I left the class and ran away. Phew! Nobody could find me if I stayed behind at the school building. Oh! I ran over Reno when I turned the corner of the school building. Reno fell down on her butt, and her skirt was disheveled. Wow! From that angle, you can almost see her underwear. I was trying to not look up as much as I could while I picked up Reno. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yes, thank you.
Reno answered. She looked sad and her voice was dull. Reno, did you get hurt?
No, I'm good.
But you don't look well.
I was just surprised because I can't believe you really are the president's son. Plus, that is such a big company.
She started talking to herself. Reno, well...
Sorry, don't try to talk to me anymore.
What? Reno ran off without even making eye contact with me. Why suddenly she said not to talk to her? But after that, everything was avoidable. and Reno and I ended up graduating from high school without really having a conversation. A few years later, I graduated from one of the famous colleges then. I got a position to work for my dad's company. Tanaka-san, I finished creating this document. Kimoto-san, I fixed this presentation. I returned the document to my seniors and quickly started working on the next task.
He crushed it! At first, I thought he got to join the company because he is family. But he actually has skills.
When I first joined the company, I was evaluated harshly. I will continue to do my best. That's what I was thinking about. Few months later.
Hello, I'm Rino Mamiya. I'll do my best.
What? Reno? There is an even more beautiful Reno standing in front of me. Why are you here?
Actually, I have to tell you something. I've been working hard to become a woman suitable for you. I really want to work for this company, so I applied once, but I failed after I graduated college. But I kept building my career. Then, fortunately, I got an offer to work for this company.
Saying that, Reno laughed happily. Wait! I don't understand. I thought you hated me.
I thought I was not good enough for you because you came from a famous family. I was trying to cut off my feelings for you by not getting close to you. So that's why I had an unfriendly attitude while we were in the high school.
I see.
But I had more feelings for you since I blocked you. So I haven't given up yet. I will show you my work ability at this company. If you accept me, I want you to go on a date with me one time.
Not only one time.
Huh?
I have been interested in you since we were students. But I got hurt feelings when you pushed me away. I didn't know why back then. But now, I can tell you, I love you.
Then, can we go on more dates?
Of course. We could go on dates so many times.
I'm so happy. I feel like a dream. I'm so glad I didn't give up and worked so hard.
Reno cried and hugged me. I almost cried too, and I hugged her back.